Good morning. What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well today. Today's gonna be an absolutely incredible video. So, sit back, relax, grab a snack if you want, because today we're gonna be talking about getting over the fear of vlogging in public. It should be pretty good. Oh yeah, baby! See, no one even cares. Thank you. So hopefully if you're watching this, you're either A, looking at getting into vlogging, or B, you're just really uncomfortable with vlogging, or C, you're watching this because you're just hoping I'm gonna make a complete fool of myself. Whichever person you are, I welcome you, and hopefully I can entertain you in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Oh yeah! That might just be a running joke throughout the video. Yeah, you wanna check it out? You wanna be in a video?
Sure.
Channel's Josh Winiarski, if you wanna pull out your phone.
Awesome.
Yeah, you want me to give you a shout out? If you want.
Sure. That's just my channel. This is Steven Austell. It's just that one right there.
You got it. You see how easy that is? I'm telling you, you guys honestly have nothing to worry about. But anyways, for a little background on me, I'm a photographer and filmmaker here on YouTube as well as Instagram. And I technically uploaded my first vlog in June 2017. So I've been doing this for almost a year and a half now. Now, to be totally honest, I actually wanted to make this video like 6 months ago. It was last school year and I had this great idea. I thought it would just be super cool, super funny, and I thought it might get some views, but there was a problem. Back then, I honestly wasn't that great at vlogging in public myself, so I'd be sweating bullets. I'd be wiping the sweat off my brow and stuttering and looking around. Do the tricks where you hold the camera kind of low or do the quick double take. What's up, guys? And it just would have been like a hypocritical train wreck. Anyways, I'm still by no means an expert, but I like to think I'm a little bit better now than I was then. So, without further ado, here are a few tips that have helped me, kind of get over that fear. Okay, so have you ever been standing there just peeing in a urinal, and then you have someone else creep up from behind and set up camp in the urinal right next to you, even though there's 3 other open ones? Or similarly, someone sits right next to you on a bus and just kind of stares into your soul, even though there's 20 other open seats and they don't say a word. So while there's nothing technically wrong with it, it's just kind of out of the social norm and it's kind of awkward for everyone. That level of complete discomfort is your life now. I'm kidding, but for your first few vlogs, it's gonna feel just like that. It's gonna be uncomfortable, awkward, and scary. I mean, it really is gonna feel like everyone is just watching you, staring into your soul, and thinking, what the f? Fortunately for you, it doesn't matter what other people think. So my first tip is just remember why you started vlogging in the first place. The most important thing to remember is that you want to be a vlogger. You want to make videos and you have something you want to tell your audience. Keep that in mind and be proud of it. This is something you want to do. I know this sounds cliche, but seriously think of it. You're about to make a video and post it online for the entire world to see. Who cares if a couple people on the street you'll never see again think you're a little strange talking to a camera? It's 100% just part of the job description. It's what you signed up for. In all fairness, I'm not a daily vlogger. I'm not even a weekly vlogger. But every time I've been stopped has been a positive experience.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. For instance, even earlier today, I ran into some random guy and he's like, oh, hey, can I check out your channel? Bam! Subscriber, baby! I mean, one of the cool things about doing this is you're literally a walking advertisement for yourself. Most people are honestly stoked to meet a YouTuber in real life because it doesn't happen that often. Now, if you're still feeling a little uncomfortable, my next tip is to use the buddy system. Grab some friends, grab some homies, and be like, hey, let's go talk to a camera and be a little bit awkward together. For me, at least, the first vlogging series I did was a trip to Mount Rainier with some friends, and it was just a totally awesome experience. Now, when you're just hanging out with your Jeez, that is loud. We gotta get away from that. Yeah, so we went to Mount Rainier, and granted, I was still doing most of the talking for the video, and there wasn't a ton of it. The other guys were just there for moral support, but I mean, it's totally easier when you're not alone, without a doubt. When you're with your buddies, it's you're just goofing off, and it just feels like you're being less weird, you know? I think undoubtedly making a movie with your friends is less weird than making a movie by yourself in front of a bunch of people. So most of you have probably heard the saying that if you're nervous about speaking in public, you should picture everyone in their underwear. Well, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but something that really helps is just stare into your camera lens. Don't do a death stare like this and forget to blink, but treat the camera like an actual person you're talking to. I totally realize this sounds obvious, like yeah, you're supposed to look at the camera, but you would be so surprised how quickly nerves go away when you're like, not looking around like, okay, just worry about making a good video and not what this guy thinks or what they think. Focus on your video and you would just be like, the nerves just vanish like that when you're just talking. You're just making a video like no one's around. You're just staring at this camera. Your focus is on the camera and the camera's focus is on you. That just makes it so much easier. Now this next tip might sound counterintuitive, but you know, it works for me. Some people argue the exact opposite, but I actually find it easier if you're using a big honking camera. So back when I used to vlog with my phone, I felt like an 18-year-old wannabe YouTuber talking to a big rectangle. But now, whenever I'm holding this guy out, I feel like a famous YouTuber with a big whopping microphone. And yeah, I'm by no means famous right now, but I feel so much cooler, so much more professional. And yeah, I realize not everyone can do this right off the bat, especially if you're just starting out, but I think the big takeaway here is that it forces you to just fully commit to the role. When you're carrying a camera like this, like you're not fooling anyone. It's pretty obvious what you're doing. When it comes to vlogging, you have to 100% fully commit to the role. If you don't, those nerves are gonna show up in your video and it's not gonna be as good as it could be. And my last most important tip is to just have fun. Again, it sounds cliche, but my very first vlog was of a LAN party with just me and a bunch of friends and some mutual friends and some people I've never met. But it was so much fun. We were just having a good time playing video games, having tournaments, giving out prizes. It was just an awesome experience. When you're having that much fun, like you literally don't have like room left in your like emotional tank to be nervous. Now, this is just me speaking from personal experience, but I think it makes a lot of sense. I know some of my later vlogs where I was just walking around talking, trying to be entertaining, were far less comfortable than when I was just out doing something I wanted to do. Again, maybe with friends, maybe just something more entertaining. Because when you're doing that, you can really just focus on having a good time and everything just comes naturally. You're not thinking so much. Did you hear that? You're not thinking so much, you're just doing without thinking, and I think that's the key. So to summarize, it's going to feel awkward at first, and that's totally normal. But I promise you, if you keep doing it, it does get better.
YouTuber, what do you got going?
Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel.
I gotta go, Brandon. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
Josh Ray, nice to meet you. All right, well, we're gonna be opening up the Cineholic here in a couple, like 2 weeks. We can invite you to the grand opening. It's a cinnamon roll place that has over 25 different toppings. It's all gluten-free.
Okay.
I'll subscribe now, right?
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's what I'm talking about. 2 for Tuesdays, baby. So unfortunately, I have no idea what I was talking about before I started talking about that guy about reviewing a cinnamon roll store. Ha! I promise you, I didn't set either of those things up today. They were totally off the script. But see, this is a perfect example why you gotta punch through that fear and just vlog in public. By doing this, I already met one other vlogger today, and I met some random guy in the street who wanted me to like check out his cinnamon roll place, which sounds super cool. And both of them subscribed to my channel. That's 2 free subs before the video's even up. Like, it's just awesome. So to summarize, I've been there, I totally understand. It's gonna feel really awkward at first, but I promise you, it does get better. You can do little things at first, like do it with a friend or in less crowded places. Like, I'm not totally opposed to that. But at the end of the day, you just gotta fully commit and make that jump. Again, I'm speaking from personal experience because I did that at first. I made it easier on myself and it helped, but until you take those training wheels off, you're just limiting the quality of your videos and your opportunities. So if you need to build up that confidence, go for it. You know, you've gotta start somewhere. Every time you vlog, just keep pushing those boundaries, keep getting just a little bit more out of your comfort zone. And when you're ready, just make that plunge and fully commit, because when you do, it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, that's it for me. I really hope I was able to help you out. You know, it's tough at first, I totally understand that. But I promise you, once you get the hang of it, it's not as bad as you might think. I'm gonna go find a really crowded place to do the outro. Whew! This actually might be a little much, but hopefully some of those tips were able to help you out. If so, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. My name is Josh Winiarski. Check me out on Instagram, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh yeah, baby! That was too much. We gotta go. Bonus tip, always have an escape route.